Shalom, hello, this is Rabbi Johnny Solomon, the virtual rabbi. I hope you are well. This Shabbat in Israel we read Parshat Beha'alotecha, and in the coming minutes I want to share with you a gorgeous insight from Rav Moshe Sternbuch from his Sefer Tam V'Dat al Torah. It's based on two psukim, two familiar psukim, and in fact, according to the Gemara, two psukim which themselves constitute a whole Sefer of the Torah. Let us begin. We know that in Shul we read, when the Sefer Torah is brought out the ark, we say, V'hi bin Saharon v'yomem Moshe, Kuma Adonai v'yafutzu oyavecha v'yanusu mesanecha mipanecha. That is, when the ark would journey, Moshe would say, Arise, God, and let your foes be scattered, and let those who hate you flee before you. As if to say the movement of the Aron Kodesh was able to convey a message of pushing away our enemies, of making sure that they flee before the presence of God. And then the second verse says, Uvnucha yomar shuva Adonai revot alfei Yisrael. And when the Aaron rested, he would say, Reside tranquility, O God, among the myriad thousands of Israel. Meaning there was a vast difference in terms of the messaging of when the Aron Kodesh was in transit and when it was resting. On this, Rav Moshe Sternbuch says the following. He says, on the basis of these psukim and the idea in Gemara Shabbat Kuf Tet Zayin that these two psukim constitute their own sefer, we can learn a valuable, essential, timeless lesson. Namely, Vayihi bin Saharon, when the ark is traveling, when the Torah is spread all over the place, such that it can reach even those who are far away, then the Jewish people will merit overcoming their enemies, and they'll merit the fact that they will scatter and they'll run away from before them. But when the ark rests in one place, and the Jewish nation don't share their Torah to far out places, then the Jewish people will not have the merit to overcome their enemies. And therefore the prayer of Moshe is that in such a situation the Jewish people should do tshuva. There are many ways of interpreting what this enemy is, what this danger is. But I'd say one way of interpreting it is the danger of assimilation. And when we share Torah as far and as wide as possible, so that even Jews most distant, not just spiritually but physically, are able to feel a connection with Judaism, then we can overcome that enemy, we can change the balance, we can reach and we connect to our brothers and sisters who may well be spiritually distant. We can curb the tide of assimilation. But if we encamp ourselves in one place, and we do not move and we do not share, then unfortunately that won't happen, and it's we ourselves who need to do tshuva. From here we can learn an important lesson, an essential lesson, one which drives me in everything that I do, which is that if we are blessed to learn Torah, if we're blessed to have the gift of understanding at least aspects of Torah, we have a responsibility to share it. And with the tools that we have at our disposal, in the things that we have, the capacities we have, we should share Torah far, so that every Jew, wherever they are, can feel a connection to and have the opportunity to learn about Torah, reconnect with mitzvah observance, and find a deeper way of connecting to the Jewish people. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.